Hello friends, today we want to study the analog electronics. So we start here from the RC circuit, and then after that the combination of the RC circuit in the parallel of R and C, and parallel of R and series of C. So we will study the all combination of the circuit, and then after that we will study the RL circuit. Then after we have done of circuits, combination of circuit, then we will study the analog parts. So firstly we see the this circuit. Then there is a resistance here and capacitor is there, and 5 volt source is there. So firstly we have checked that what will be the at voltage at v0 minus or v0 plus. So at the v0 minus there is no source is there, so there is no voltage is there, and the capacitor is discharged at that time. So when we will connect that switch like that, we will connect that switch, and there is resistance and there is no charge in the capacitor. So charge is started to go from the source side, so that my capacitor is that time is the short circuited from when capacitor is not charged, not fully charged. That at that time it started to charge. So like 5 ut, and here is R, and there is no capacitor because capacitor is the short circuited at that time. So what will be happen, the current is flowing, and what will be the voltage at the capacitor side, because here we see that VC is there. So at the we know that at a short circuited the voltage at that time is what, like 0. Okay, and at that time the current is flowing. So what will the current at 0 plus, there is 5 by R. Okay, and then after that what will be happen, we will find that voltage at the infinity side. So what will be there, we will see like this, that is source and that is resistance. And at the time of the at the infinity, there is all voltage is going from source side to load side, like capacitor side. And at the infinity the capacitor is fully charged, because all of energy is going from the source to load side, like capacitor side. So here at at the infinity the capacitor will fully charged, so that it is open circuited. Okay, so at that time the capacitor is charged, so it is in open circuited. So all voltage is coming from is here, like v of infinity is 5 ut. Okay, 5 ut. So and at that time, the current at infinity like 0, there is because of open circuited. So in the open circuit the current will be not flow, that's why the current is 0. And we know that formula, like v of t is v infinite plus v0 0 plus or minus v infinite and e to the power minus t by tau. So we want to calculate tau also. So tau is nothing but we know that we will calculate like tau. So tau equals to r and c. Like what will be the formula of calculating r c no, tau? Then that is r equivalent into c equivalent. So there is only one resistor and only one capacitor, so there is only rc is there. So we will find the voltage of that. So what will be the voltage, the at v infinity, what will be there? That is the only 5 volt. Okay, so 5 volt is there, and then after that plus, and what will be the at voltage at v 0 plus, at v0 plus there is a voltage like 0 is there. So here 0, and then after at v infinity what will be the voltage? That is 5 volt and e to the power minus t. And what will be the t? Tau tau is rc. So what is v of t? Like 5 minus 5 e to the power t by rc. So 5 into 1 e to the power t by rc. Okay, then this is my voltage at that time. So and what about the current at infinity? So we will find that current also. So what will be the current at infinity? Current at infinity, that is 0, and then after plus, then what will be the current at 0 plus? That is 5 by r. And what will be there at infinity? That is 0, that is minus is here, and then after t by rc. So what will be there? That is 5 by r into t to the power rc. So it means that if we analyze what will be the voltage and current by the graph, so we can see that the voltage because my capacitor is start to charge from 0 to what will be the value? From 5 volt. Okay, then v of t and t. So it is started to from 0 and it is charging from 0 to 1 2 3 4 and then 5. Then after the 5 it is saturated. Okay, it is saturated. And then current, what about the current? Current is decreasing. Okay, current is decreasing. So what will be the current? Current is 5 by r at I of t, and here t, then this, then current is decreasing and my voltage is increasing. So that is my first circuit, like RC circuit. Then after that we will study the combination of resistance and capacitor. So we will see in the next video.